Welcome to the AACS Daily News. The Attleboro High School Athletics Department has selected their 2 Student Athletes of the Month for November. We spoke with both of the athletes.
Hi, my name is Rilee Maclean. I'm a senior cheerleader at Attleboro High School, and I was chosen to be Student Athlete of the Month for the month of November. This year it was very different being back on the mats in front of a crowd, and we have actually made it to nationals. We actually came in 4th in D1 for an all-girls team, and we've accomplished a lot as a team together. Last year we were very restricted due to COVID, so all of our competitions were virtual and we had to compete through videos. So it's very different to actually have a crowd, which I feel like we feed off of the crowd and we tend to do better with crowds, but we had to make it work last year. We did very good through all of our competitions last year, but it's really different to be back in front of people. But it's a good way to end my senior year. I've been doing cheer since I was 5, and I've continued to do it since 5th grade through high school. I was on GV my freshman year, and I made varsity my sophomore year. And I really appreciate all the friendships that I've made and the bonds that I've created through cheer. When I found out that I was Student Athlete of the Month, I was really surprised, honestly, and I felt like honored that my coaches voted me for this, and I feel like it really shows the dedication that I've put into the sport, especially a sport that's not recognized that often, and it feels really nice to have cheer be recognized. Next year, if I get accepted, I plan to attend Springfield University and major in occupational therapy. I'm not sure if I want to do cheerleading yet, but I'll figure that out as I go along. I'd like to thank my coaches, Julie, Jenna, and Shannon, and especially my parents for being my #1 supporters and always pushing me to my best self.
I'm Alvin Harrison. I go to Attleboro High. I'm a senior captain of the football team. I've been chosen for Student Athlete of the Month. We had a pretty rocky start, I guess. We went 1-3 our first 3 games, and then we started picking it up towards the end of the season, I guess. And we started playing the team, coming together.
2 tight ends for Durfee. Crossbuck in the backfield. Alvin Harrison from the right end comes to the left, brings Cornell out of bounds.
So on the offensive line, I'm a right tackle, and on defense I play middle linebacker and D lineman. And my role is to be a leader on the field, make sure no one does gets any stupid penalties, or do anything dumb on the field. Keep everyone cool and calm, collect during a close game or something. So one of my proudest moments probably during the Attleboro game. It was 1st and 10, and I got a really big hit on the running back and got my team hyped up for that whole drive and forced a fumble, got the ball back and scored. Moments are good, keeping my cool during chippy games. Our first game season playing in Bedford, they were really chippy, pushing us off the whistle, doing crazy things, and not losing my cool and getting a 50-yard penalty. So it takes a lot to have that grit to not say, oh, let me go back and push this kid and get 50-yard penalty, start fighting in the middle of the field. So you gotta have heart and grit not to do that to someone else. Everyone on the football team is pretty close. I say the O and D line are probably the closest kids on the football team with the quarterback. So we gotta protect them on the O line. And the D line, we're really close. We always hang out, be in the weight room all the time, early morning, late at night, working out, getting that bond so we can be meshed together, basically. I was actually shocked when I heard that I was Student Athlete of the Month, because usually I'm just oh, I'm that kid that just gets B's and just chills in class. But when I got it, I was oh snap! My coaches realized I'm a good student in school, and I'm a good athlete. So I was pretty shocked. I'd like to thank my parents, my mom and dad, Coach Strack, for giving me this opportunity to be Student Athlete of the Month.